If you have data on Access, you can easily import them into Power Pivot too. The first step is going in the From Database button and select From Access. In this dialog box, you can specify the database name, so we select a folder in which we have an Access database and we open it. At this point, you could also specify username and password if it was required by your Access database. In the next page of the wizard, you can choose between importing tables from the database or writing your own query. If you choose to import the tables, you will see a list of the tables and views that are available in the Access file, and you can select one or more tables to import at the same time. In this example, we select only the DIM geography table. When you click Finish, the entire content of the DIM geography is imported into the Power Pivot model. At this point, we can see how to create a query accessing to an Access database. This time we use an existing connection and we open it specifying that we want to write a query. At this point, you can just write the query in SQL because the designer that you see here does not have any help for you for creating a query. In fact, you can just type the query like select star from DIM geography and you can see the result, but you don't have an help in order to see which columns and tables are available in the Access data source. So how can we write a query in an easier way? The idea is that we can use Access creating a view into the Access database. So we can switch to the Access application and open the database that we used before, and we open the Query Designer. Here you can choose one or more tables that will be part of the query. So we select product, product category and product subcategory. This time the relationships between these tables have been included in the query, and so you see that the join properties of each relationship already contains the formula that correspond to the left join going from product to product subcategory and from product subcategory to product category. So it is not necessary to change the default values that you have in the properties of the relationship. Now we include all the columns from all the tables and we run the query. In the result, the columns coming from subcategory and category are blank for the products that don't have a related subcategory, and we have seen values for those products that instead have a subcategory ID. We give a name to this query by using the Save menu and choosing Products as the query name. This will be the name of the view in the Access database. At this point, we can go back to the Power Pivot window, and by opening an existing connection, we import the result of our new view. In fact, now we see that Products is in the list of tables and views of this database, and we can import the entire content of the Products view that we created in the Access database. Now, a final consideration about the column names. As you see, all the columns that are present in more than one table have the name of the table before the name of the column. For example, this is the case for DIM product subcategory key, that is the column product subcategory key in the DIM product table. You will see another column with the same name, but with the DIM product subcategory name before product subcategory key column name. So it is better if when you create a join between many tables, please rename the columns that have the same name in Access, or just remove the columns that should be the same in different tables.